So this is going to be a sort of different type of video. Basically, I'm just reading my response to a question posed in a group. Just sort of sharing my ideas. So there's a group on Facebook called Legion of Lawless. It's managed by Lawless. And it's a group for, comic book geeks, quote unquote, people who like comic books or who like conventions or cosplay, what have you. Okay, so the question is posed by Lenny. His question is, if you became a superhero, which universe would you want to be in, DC or Marvel? Same question if you became a supervillain. And I'm going to read to you my response to this question. Okay? So, hang on, let me scroll down a bit. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to be beginning to read here what I responded. Let me address this question in stages, so bear with me. 1. With DC, if I became a hero or villain, I would eventually be rebooted. This is in response to the New 52 and other reboots and so on. Okay? 2. With Marvel, I would stick around for ages. 3. If I was a Marvel hero or villain, I'd like to be a mutant. And this is probably to do with the fact that X-Men is the only Marvel title I read. 4. If I was DC, I like to be near the Superman family. Yes, I love Batman, but I don't think I would make it in Gotham unless I was a villain. But even then, the Joker would probably kill me. 5. Villains are fun to read, sure, but if they were real people, I don't think I like to be them. As fun as the Joker is, we don't need another Ted Bundy or Manson, etc. in the world. If you get what I mean. So as much as it would be fun to play a villain and make believe, I don't think I would be one in real life, especially as this means hurting people. 6. So ultimately, I'd rather be a hero. If I was DC, I would be a hero because Superman has inspired me to be one. And this is what I like about the character, because he is an inspiring person, encouraging us to be better. With Batman, we can relate because a normal person, as normal people, we identify with him because he's a broken man. We identify with this. Finally, in my heart of hearts, I'm a giving person and would rather help, not harm people. Same for Marvel. In other words, I would want to help someone out, not hurt them. 6. Last, not least, in whichever universe I was, I like to be a part of a team, just because no one can do it alone. And there are a few responses to this. Others made responses. Lenny made responses. And he's talking about how, in something, say, a what-if scenario, or in, how he wonders, his response to, some, like, say, a cliffhanger to the Adam West thing, that he would just take out a gun and shoot the villain if he was the villain, but if he did that in a story, the story would become boring. Anyways, and this, I'm going to read to you one of my responses to this. Let's see here. One could argue it's like Teo, yin and yang. So long as there is dark, there is the light. There can't be one without the others. And this is a short little amendment I made here. And let me make this abundantly clear. When I refer to Teo, I fully understand that there is a small trait of one within the other. The light has a small portion of dark. The dark has a small portion of light. A lot of people don't miss this when they refer to Teo. It means that the dark is not totally evil, nor that the light is totally good. That was my short little amendment, and the example I use is Orion in New Gods. He's from a new Apocalypse, but he lives in New Genesis. Anyways, let me continue with what I said here. If the villain kills the hero, then a new light would rise to fight him, and vice versa. Either that or they both go down together, you know, which is what Kirby wanted to do with Orion and Darkseid, that they would both kill each other. It's kind of like Holmes and Moriarty was originally conceived of them fighting to the death, although Holmes came back later. You know, because, you know, in comic books, of course, you know, the hero is has to fight the villain. It's the villain that makes the story, you know. Without the villain, there would be no story, you know, and so on. Anyways, I just wanted to read that off of sharing my thoughts, and I'm going to be doing a couple other videos like that.